My dear fans, verily allow me to delve into the intricacies of the discourse surrounding the illustrious Chris Brown, as extolled by the venerable Fat Joe.
Yo, let me tell you something. I gotta get to this Chris Brown show. If Chris Brown never got into the controversy with Rihanna, we would be calling him Michael Jackson right now. Not like Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. He is the most talented singer, artist, performer, hit maker of our time. There's nobody even close to Chris Brown. And it's time we move past it. It's been 20-something years that I know of. There's no more incidents. Man, we're going to let this lifetime go by without saying the truth? And so what happens is, when the truth is an unpopular decision, everybody gets scared to say it. They get canceled, especially famous people or somebody like that, right? But, you know, the streets, they know what it is. Streets always know. They tell you the truth. There's the streets still bumping R. Kelly. He's in jail. He did terrible things. They still bumping R. Kelly. So what I'm trying to say is that it's a shame that we lying and we're not giving it up to the king of R&B, the king of music. I mean, you know, the Michael Jackson. You know, we be thinking he could battle Michael Jackson. That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not lying. If you really look at his body of work and you look at all his hits, you see what he does, you remove from your mind that we don't like it. We don't like that he had a controversy. We don't like that. We don't condone the queens. We out here to protect the queen. We get that. He was a little kid, 20-something years ago.
Fat Joe, in his fervent oration, extolled the prodigious talents of Chris Brown, likening him to none other than the paragon of musical excellence, Michael Jackson. His vociferous plea was suffused with a passionate entreaty for societal absolution and recognition of Brown's unparalleled artistic prowess, irrespective of his past transgressions. In a time where the zeitgeist often gravitates towards excoriation, Fat Joe's diatribe serves as a clarion call for discernment and magnanimity. Fat Joe posits that if it were not for the miasma of controversy that has shrouded Brown, we would unequivocally be venerating him as the contemporary Michael Jackson. Such a proclamation is not proffered lightly, for to invoke the name of Jackson is to summon the spectre of unrivaled artistic majesty. Yet, within this hyperbolic declaration lies a kernel of veracity. Chris Brown's oeuvre, a cornucopia of rhythmic innovation and performative brilliance, indeed warrants a place in the pantheon of musical virtuosos. The crux of Fat Joe's argument rests upon the notion of temporal distance from Brown's past indiscretions. It has been over 2 decades, he asserts, since the infamous incident, and the time has come to evaluate Brown through the prism of his artistic contributions rather than his personal failings. Such a perspective necessitates a dichotomy between the man and his art, a separation that, while contentious, is not without precedent in the annals of cultural history. Fat Joe further elucidates that the trepidation surrounding the affirmation of Brown's genius is emblematic of a broader societal reticence. The specter of cancellation looms large, deterring public figures from vocalizing their true sentiments for fear of retribution. This culture of silence, he contends, is antithetical to the authenticity that the streets hold sacrosanct. The streets, in their unvarnished candor, continue to embrace the artistry of controversial figures, a testament to their unerring fidelity to truth. The invocation of R. Kelly serves as a poignant juxtaposition. Despite his egregious offenses and subsequent incarceration, Kelly's musical legacy persists in the public consciousness, underscoring a complex dichotomy between personal morality and artistic merit. This dichotomy, though fraught with ethical quandaries, underscores Fat Joe's assertion that the artistic contributions of individuals must be weighed independently of their personal failings. Fat Joe's exhortation is, at its core, a plea for intellectual honesty. He challenges us to confront the dissonance between our moral indignation and our aesthetic appreciation. By advocating for Chris Brown's recognition as the King of R&B, he implores us to acknowledge the transformative power of Brown's music, which transcends the vicissitudes of his personal life. This recognition, he argues, is not an endorsement of past behaviors but an acknowledgement of artistic greatness. Moreover, Fat Joe's rhetoric is imbued with a profound sense of urgency. He warns that the failure to acknowledge Brown's contributions will result in a collective cultural amnesia, a loss of historical truth. This erasure, he implies, is a disservice not only to Brown but to the legacy of music itself. The annals of history, he posits, must reflect the truth in its entirety, unmarred by the vicissitudes of public opinion. In summation, Fat Joe's impassioned defense of Chris Brown is a multifaceted appeal for justice, recognition, and historical accuracy. It is a testament to the enduring power of music to transcend personal failings and a call to the collective conscience to reevaluate its stance on redemption and artistic merit. By invoking the specter of Michael Jackson, Fat Joe places Brown within a lineage of musical giants, urging us to see beyond the shadows of controversy to the brilliance that lies within. This discourse, in its complexity, mirrors the intricate dance between societal values and artistic appreciation. It challenges us to navigate the murky waters of morality and aesthetics, to seek a balance that honors both the integrity of the individual and the sanctity of their art. In doing so, we may yet find a path to a more nuanced and equitable cultural landscape, where truth is not subjugated to the whims of popular opinion but stands as a beacon of enlightenment and understanding. Thus, in the grand tapestry of musical history, let us not be remiss in our duty to acknowledge the prodigious talents of Chris Brown. Let us, with the sagacity of discerning minds, appraise his contributions with the fairness and equanimity that the annals of history demand. For in doing so, we not only honor the artist but also uphold the integrity of our cultural heritage, ensuring that the truth, in all its multifaceted glory, remains undimmed by the ephemeral shadows of controversy.